Hello, my dear student. Today we are going to continue our unit 6 and we are going to have lesson 4. I want you to open your book, page 82, to know what is our lesson today. Yes, slide 49. In front of you some pictures. Let's read the pictures and listen carefully to me to figure out what is our sound today. Dangerous. The first one, you see the line, it's dangerous. Next picture is generous. Generous. Okay, look at that third picture and the girl is crying. She's nervous. Nervous. Okay, now you know what is our sound for today. It's us. The O-U-S. It's a group of letters and it's called suffix. Suffix is a group of letters coming at the end of the word. Okay? Okay. Let's go to the next slide. You will see more words with us sound, like adjectives with the suffix us. So it's various. Various means a lot of different kinds of anything. I have various stuff in my room, like bed, chair, desk, drawer, mirror. This is various stuff, various different kinds. Previous, previous, previous. Previous means the last. Previous lesson, the last lesson. Okay. Famous, famous, famous. Famous means very famous, or a lot of people or many people knows him, so he's very famous. Like Ahmed Helmi is very famous actor. Okay, the next column is serious, serious, serious. Mr. Muhammad is very serious. He doesn't laugh a lot. Mr. Muhammad is very serious. He doesn't laugh a lot. Obvious, obvious. Obvious is very clear. It's very obvious or very clear that he is sad. He is sad. He doesn't laugh a lot. Okay. Enormous. Enormous. Enormous is very big or giant. The elephant is very enormous elephant. Is very enormous animal. Religious. Third column. I'm in the third part. Religious. Religious. That means they are very religious family. They keep praying all the times together. Numerous, numerous, very large number. Okay, he's absent on a very numerous number of days. Dangerous, dangerous. The flood is very dangerous. It can damage and ruin a lot of places. Next slide, slide 52. Try find the meaning of these words ending in us in your dictionary. As I told you before, if you Googled some words, you can know the meaning and you can know the sound. So number one is courageous. Courageous, but I'm gonna help you. Courageous means brave. The firefighter is a very courageous person. Number two, various. Various. I have a lot of different kinds of things, so I have various stuff. Vigorous, vigorous, very strong and healthy. He's a very vigorous man. Tremendous, tremendous, excellent. Yes, this is a tremendous big tree. It's very old and very big one, like the olive tree. Courteous, courteous. Courteous means polite or well-mannered. This young man is very well-mannered. He helps everyone. Okay. Now we have finished the sound. We are going to go to the next slide. I want you to open page 83 so you can listen to me while reading. Of course, we have learned about the flood and about the water and how water is very important, but sometimes it has dangerous effects, like when we have a flood. But what if we don't have water? Let's see. Farming in dry areas. Listen carefully. We all know that plants need sunlight, food, and water. So how do people grow food in the desert? Remember? When there isn't enough water. So how people grow plants in the desert when there were no water or enough water? Okay. So we have two ways to grow plants in the places which doesn't have enough water. We have old ways and new ways. Let's read the old ways. The old and the new irrigation. Farmers in dry countries need to water their crops. Again, farmers in dry countries, the country they don't have enough water, need to water their crops, of course. There isn't enough rainfall to give the crops all the water they need, so they use irrigation. There isn't enough rainfall to give the crops all the water they need, so they use irrigation. This means bringing water in through pipes from wells, canals, or other sources of water. This means, the irrigation means what? Listen carefully. This means bringing water through pipes from wells, canals, or other sources of water. Farmers also use pumps to move water from rivers or wells to the fields. Farmers also use pumps to move water from rivers or wells to the fields. Ancient Egyptians used irrigation in the past. And people still need it today. So the irrigation is old and new. So what does it mean, old and new? Means that people in the past used irrigation and people today are using irrigation too. So irrigation system have it changed over time, and now they can carry more water. Irrigation system have changed over time, and now they can carry more water. The problem with modern irrigation is that it can take too much water out of rivers, lakes, and springs. So this is the problem of the new or the modern irrigation, that it takes a lot of water, and we want to save water. So is it bad or good? Okay. This was the pink square. About the orange square here, we have drip, flood, and spray. Drip, flood, and spray. This is a way of irrigating the plant. There are different ways to irrigate a field. A place we plant the crops in. Flood irrigation covers a whole field in water, covers it with water. This is the flood irrigation, okay? Or there are systems that spray water across a field, spray, like spraying, you know that? Both these types can waste water. This is the flood and spray waste water. The best way is to drip. Drip means to put drops of water into the plant itself. So the drip irrigation, this is where water drips onto the plant, through holes in the pipes. So this is where water drips onto the plants through holes in the pipes. The water only goes onto the plant. The water only goes onto the plant where it is needed, not into the ground. So it goes onto the plant, not into the ground. And water isn't lost to evaporation. So this is very good. So the drip irrigation is the best one until now. Okay, we have another kind of farming, which is hydroponic farming. Hydroponic farming. A new way of farming in dry countries is hydroponic farming. This is a modern technology that is useful in dry countries. It uses only water, not soil. So the hydroponic farming uses only water, not soil. Okay. The special water contains the minerals that the plant needs. Of course, the water which they use, they should have some minerals and salts inside them. This system uses a lot less water than traditional farming. A lot less water. That means less water than the traditional farming. Farmers can start in hydroponic farm anywhere. It doesn't have to be on land. It doesn't have to be on land. That is good for traditional farming. Is this what all farms will look like in the future? This is a question for you to imagine or guess what is going to happen in the future. Next slide will help you to know the explanation of the hard or the difficult vocabulary we have read in the on that page. Okay, the first one here, irrigation. This is irrigation, the getting the water from pipes through the pipes from wells or lakes to irrigate or to water the plants. Next picture will show you the spray irrigation. This is how to spray the crops. Okay, this way I think you saw it on TV maybe. Next one is drip irrigation. Drip irrigation. This is the best way to water the plant because there is no waste of water at all. Because the water goes to the plant, not to the ground, and now we save water. Next picture, hydroponic farming. Hydroponic farming. This is a new modern way of farming where they use only water. They don't use soil, and inside the water they put the minerals that the plant needs. This is the end of our lesson today. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you had a lot of information. Thank you and bye-bye.